Leeds are back in the Premier League. Yorkie's back on YouTube. And FC 26 is finally here. And I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with this one. We're going to be kicking it off with a live start point. I don't want the first window. I just want to start where we are currently in the season. Hopefully, live start points are better this year. They don't really impact the players too much. I have to believe and have faith. Leeds currently 16th in the league. Wolves will be the next game that we play on 4 points. Let's get into it. There's so much new stuff on this year's game. Let's make your boy... and hopefully I can get as close as possible to kind of what we look like in real life. Right, so this is what we've come up with. This will do. There's no hat option, which is a bit frustrating. But there is this really weird feature this year that you can make your manager look really creepy by just looking at his teeth. That is absolutely terrifying. Now, after we make our manager, we've got to choose our settings. And I want deeper simulation, definitely. There's loads of new settings this year. I think for the deeper simulation, this is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with the French League, the Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga. And I want the Championship in there because as being a newly promoted side, we could maybe try and pinch 1 or 2 players from the Championship. Manager market on, that is new as well. No takeover, no board expectations, because I don't want sacking. That to me was the best feature that they added. I'm going to do instant for star players and then fast for normal. I don't want it to be too long. And this is the thing that I'm most looking forward to in this year's game, and that's unexpected events. I hope you get a lot out of those unexpected events. We're going to kind of keep all of this stuff still on as it is. I'll turn off match restart. I don't care. I'm not going to match restart, but we might as well leave it on. We're on PC this year, so in case there's any bugs, it might give us the ability to restart the match. I don't know. We're going to go with all of that just basic. I'm going to keep on tactical for now. Did not like tactical last time out, but we're going to give that a go. Training plans on, and then the recovery is going to stay at default, but the training plan availability is not going to be only automated. It's going to be manual and automated, and I think that's what I'm going to leave for this. Development rates, I'm going to leave the same, and I'm going to turn off the training drill. I did toy with fast development rates last year, but I don't know. It didn't do enough for me. We'll keep player injuries exactly as they are. Now for transfers, they will be active, but because we've already missed the window, there should be no insane dealings. I want this first half of the season to have the normal players. We're going to go realistic and strict for the transfer approach and for the negotiation. And I think that's pretty much it. International, I'm going to turn off. I never want it. I can't wait for this manager market. The manager market realism, I'm going to just keep default for now. We've got no takeover. I want to be pounds sterling for the currency. Youth Academy on. Unexpected events on. Now, I'm not sure what to do with this. I want lots of events to happen in this save to make it exciting. So I'm tempted to put it on high. And I have a feeling you're not going to be able to change it. So for the sake of insanity, I'm going to go with high. That might come back to bite me, but I just feel like high is going to be the way to go. I feel like we want these randomized events as much as possible. We're going to sign our contract. They want us to finish mid-table, but we don't really care about that. Our plan is just survive. But there he is, the new man taking over at Leeds United. Daniel Farke has gone. Yorkieman is in. And I'm not going to lie, I look good holding that. Now, there's one thing I'm going to point out straight away. We're going to go in depth with this series as much as possible. This series is going to be in depth. I'm going to be looking through stuff a lot more. I'm going to be showcasing some of the new stuff in the game because there is a lot of new stuff this year, like this manager market. Like, just take a look at this manager market. I don't need a tutorial, but we can see here the clubs that are safe, whether they're likely for hiring me, whether they're going to be leaving, if the position is stable. We can see where all the managers are. I just think this is fantastic. You can go all the way down to the Championship as well, League Earn. Anything that you pick for deeper simulation, you're going to be able to see. It kind of makes a journeyman a little bit more viable this year, but let's take a look at the squad and see what we want to do with it. Now, all the transfers should be up to date, and I am devastated that Ethan Ampadu, if I just move myself over here, still doesn't have a player face. How can we be in the Premier League and not have a player face for Ampadu? But nonetheless, if we go on to the team, and I sort it by the best players in the team, our best player is currently injured. It's the goalkeeper, but then things start to look a little bit bleaker. Now, defensively, I think this Leeds United squad is really good, but it's offensively where I'm really worried. We've got Pirro out, but it's only 6 days, so he misses the Wolves game. I've got Calvert-Lewin, Lucas Mecha, and Okafor. And I haven't decided yet if Okafor is going to stay out on the wing or not. I want to give Willie Nonto plenty of game time. Dan James, they're out as well, 3 weeks. So we've got some injury problems, and I'm not a big fan of Jack Harrison, so I don't know if we're going to play him. I haven't decided on that one yet. Aronson, I don't know who we're going to play and give big game time. I wish Ramazani wasn't out on loan at Valencia. When he comes back, I'm definitely giving him game time. He might not be getting on with Daniel Farke, but he's getting on with me. I'm a fan of him, but the midfield's pretty decent for a team that are in this league. Now, like, overall, when I look at the squad, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just worried about our ability to score goals, because so far we've scored 1 goal in the Premier League, and that was Lucas Mecha, and it was a penalty in the first game of the season. Since that, we haven't scored another goal. And that is massively worrying. Can we get Calvert-Lewin going? Can we kind of revive his career a little bit? I don't know, but I am definitely worried about us going forward. Now, when it comes to tactical vision, I haven't fully decided how we're going to play yet, but I genuinely think for right now, either kick and rush or wing play might be our best options with the players we've got in the squad. If we do wing play, Nonto is fantastic. Dan James is absolutely rapid. So I'm thinking wing play could work really well, but we've got a good midfield, so building up in the midfield makes me think, oh, maybe possession. I just can't decide yet, but I think I'm going to stick for wing play for now. Now, for the formation, we're just going to play 4-3-3. I would probably like to play with a cam. I normally play with a cam in these games, but I don't think we've got capable players to play at cam right now. What's the Youth Academy saying? Sometimes the Youth Academy has some good players in from the start. We are playing on like the best version you can get, but I'm already looking here that this guy's probably the only player that has decent potential and 55 overall. He's young, but we're probably just going to end up releasing everybody in this youth academy. I'm going to send some scouts out, but before I send any scouts out, let me know where you want them to go. It's probably important right now for us to see what budget we've got. So I genuinely believe we need to do something in the window, and with 33 million, I don't know how much damage we're going to be able to do on this year's game, but we're definitely going to have to bring in some players. I need strength out wide, and I need strength up top. When I go into this team, I've got Metcha, Calvert-Lewin, Okafor, but I'm thinking Okafor is going to play out wide, because what I'm going to do for this game against Wolves is move Nonto to the right-hand side, play Okafor on the left, just because of my kind of hatred there for Jack Harrison. And then up top, it's Metcha and Calvert-Lewin. I'm not sold on either. Calvert-Lewin's 28, Metcha's 26. That kind of makes me lean towards the younger player, but when I look at them both, there's nothing here that tells me that I want them playing there. There's like 2 pace in the difference, and Metcha is a little bit of a better passer of the football. Calvert-Lewin isn't as good as dribbling, but he's going to be better physically. He's not really. I think Metcha all round is probably the best decision for us to make. And then I'll give Calvert-Lewin minutes off the bench at the start. And hopefully with those minutes off the bench, he'll be able to do something. This kind of looks like a decent 11 for now. There's one thing that's really irritating me, though, when I was looking through the squad, is that there is no Harry Gray. Like, why is Harry Gray not in the game? He's one of our best academy players, and I definitely have given him some minutes for the team and tried to bring him through and progress him, but we actually don't really have any youth in this squad, so that's something I'm going to have to go out and buy. It seems like the squads are a little bit smaller on this year's game. Now, we've got some room for some coaches, and I'm definitely going to plug in who I can straight away. I've never really cared about the tactical vision, so I'm just going to go and pick up anyone. Usually, if they've been at the club for a while, eventually they're going to adapt to it anyway. And let's just go and get some coaches in and try and get this team set up for at least being able to improve as quickly as possible. You have to remember as well, guys, if you're looking for 5-star coaches, the coaches reset the market every 2 weeks. So all I do is every couple of weeks in game, I'm going to come in and try and pick up some more 5-star coaches. But 2 for now will do. Now, in the long run, I want to come in and do development plans for everybody in the team. But my biggest thing right now is I want to change Nonto to be playing on the left-hand side. I think that's going to be my focus, to have him there. He's probably one of our brightest young talents. At 21, he looks decent. 79 dribbling, 88 pace. Let's get him out on the wing. He's probably better as an inside forward. Let's try and improve the shooting. But these seem like very generic and very similar to how they were last time around. There's just some different roles now. I've also gone and added some players to our transfer shortlist, but I'm going to need your guys' suggestions heavily. Get involved in the comments. I need what players that you think we should be signing. I really need players that are attack-minded. I want better wingers, and I need a star striker. But so far, these are players that I like, so I've just decided to add them. We've got Isaac Price for West Brom. Really been impressed with him recently. That's why I added Tom Fellows, because I was impressed with him at West Brom. Didn't realise he went to Southampton, though. But still, championship team Southampton right now, not performing that well. So Tom Fellows maybe could be someone for next season, or potentially in January. Tyler Diblin, we're going to look at if he's playing for Everton or not over the next season or so. He's another really tricky winger that I like. Could probably play left or right, but he can play cam as well, which is actually important because I'd like to play cam in the long run. That's why I've added Sem Stein. We're going to scout all these players, but I am open to all suggestions. Try and keep them fairly realistic. And remember, the budget is 30 million, so I don't have that much to spend. But that is pretty much all the admin I want to do at the start. I want to get into the games into this first episode, because I know when I started watching people on YouTube, like, it usually takes a good few episodes before you get to see the gameplay and get to see games. But because we don't have a transfer window to do, and the team is what the team is right now, get into some games. I want to play as many as we can in this series as well. I don't mind the episodes being long. I want them to be beefy. I want it to be something that you can sit down. They're not going to come out as often. I'm going to pump out as many as I can a week with the job that I do, but I just want to try and fill these episodes up with as much action as possible. But we definitely got some important games here to start the season. We got Wolves and we got Bournemouth. Those are two games that you'd be marking on the calendar. Can we get victories from? And then you have Thomas Frank's Tottenham, who are flying at the minute, and we usually do Tottenham. So that should be a big game. And then, again, two more games that are really important. So this patch of 2 months is going to be huge for us, because these are all games that I'm looking at on the calendar and like, can we nick something? Can we nick points? We're playing authentic. I don't know how difficult this is going to be, but I want this career mode to be hard. So we will pump up the difficulty if I don't think it's hard enough. Also, let me know where we should put the webcam. I think for here right now is fine. But I mean, in the long run, if we think it suits being somewhere else, then I'm absolutely down for that. It feels like there's some new cutscenes in this year's game as well. But this is a big one. Legendary taking on Wolves. A huge opportunity for the new gaffer of Leeds United to pick up 3 points. I'm excited for this one, lads. This is going to be the first game of FC 26 for me. I'm excited to see how much the game has improved. The gameplay has improved. I played the beta, played quite a lot of it. And the reason why I'm back for this is because I really enjoyed the beta. The beta for me was good. I've got enhanced sounds and it feels good to be on PC for the first time. I'm not going to lie. This game feels super responsive in terms of the menus. So I can only imagine, considering how sluggish they used to be, that the menus will actually be really good in the game, in the actual matches. But the game looks really good on PC. I'm not going to lie this year. If you have a rig that can run it, I definitely suggest picking this up on PC. I'm playing on the Play Pro, but yeah, it looks nice. I cannot lie. Can't actually wait for our first home game as well. That's going to be massive. But 5-2-3 formation for Wolves. This is a pretty decent lineup, but Wolves have been decimated a bit. They don't have a strong 11. They're in and around where we are. This is the kind of game that I'm looking at, and I'm just saying, go out there and get the win. No matter what it takes, we need the win. We need goals. I don't know if Piro's going to be the man to bring the goals, but Metra is the man starting up top today, and the ace up our sleeve is definitely going to be bringing on Calvert-Lewin. A cross is fixed. If they're fixed, this wing play formation will probably play really well. Cardalo being forced to be in net today is a familiar back line. Ampadu at the CDM. Tanaka, my favourite player right now. This is a strong 11 for me. Yes, we need to improve the squad. I would like to get Sean Longstaff plenty of game time for this team as well. Now, this is the camera we're going to be starting on, but I'm open to change it. I'm open to change it and open to all suggestions, boys. Genuinely open to all suggestions. So just let me know feedback in the comments down below, as Tanaka will pick up the first interception in this career mode. And Nonto is going to be sent through. Metro will play that one forward. And Nonto's just going to go for it. And it's saved by Johnston. Base there. Is that room over the top for Metro? Touch. And then shot. Oh, save again from Johnston. We're creating chances early, though. That's a good sign for us that we can create some chances moving forward. That's been one thing Leeds have lacked massively in real life. It doesn't feel like we're lacking it on the game. We started the brighter, but Wolves now finally getting on the attack. But that is cut out easily. I cannot wait for our first home game. Look at that play there. Pump that one up to Metja. He holds it up. Back in behind now for Willie Nonto. I think he's going to be the biggest danger for me in this game. He's going to be the biggest danger. Pulls it back for Metja. Oh, he just smashes it wide of the goal. Feels like I've made the right choice so far, though. Metja causing him problem. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. And that's good from Rodon, but we can't get the second ball. They roll the crossbar. That is the best chance of this game so far. Dallo under pressure is going to punch it out. We're going to face our first corner. Nervy moments at the back for Leeds. I thought I'd done a good enough job. Dallo there doing brilliantly, though, to come and collect that ball. Oh, that was a bit of a warning sign, that from Wolves, but now they've left themselves in a bad position, but the ball from Nonto not good enough. Oh, good ball in. Oh, my God. They've hit the woodwork twice. They have hit the woodwork twice here in the first half. They look the more dangerous as this game's gone on. We look really good in the early stages of this match. I'm pretty happy for this halftime whistle. I genuinely am. We really did start brightly, but Wolves have just grown into this. This might work. Round the back for Okafor. Okafor with the shot. Johnston with another save. We've come out. I've given them some shtick at halftime, lads. We've come out and we're going for it. But Johnston looking really good at the minute. He just seems comfortable. First corner then. FC 26. I struggled to score corners in last year's game. Well, the second half's goal, that was absolutely abysmal. But to be fair, away trip to Wolves, yeah, 3 points would be nice. We still haven't bagged a goal yet for Leeds United It's 5 games into the season right now, and we've only bagged 1 goal. But I'll take this result. Okay, we're going to get our first event happen before we could get to the Bournemouth game. Training injury clash. A challenging day at training took a turn for the worse as both Pirro and Bogle sustained injuries during a training session. Regrettably, neither player will be fit for selection under their recovery. Now, this is going to kill me at right back. Pirro was already injured, so that doesn't hurt me as much, but we're going to have to play James Justin for this game against Bournemouth now, and I'm hoping we continue to get loads of those events. Like, they're one of the funnest parts of the game this year. There we go. We're going to have to slot James Justin in and take Bogle off the bench, and you could already see how weak my bench is. It looks like Pirro's available, but as that stated, I'm going to treat it as he's not available. Hopefully, he'll be back for the next match. I'm going to make absolutely no change. I like this starting 11. This will be the team to take on Bournemouth. It's our first home game as Leeds United manager, boys. Let's go and hopefully try and pick ourselves up a victory. A rainy day at Ellen Road then. And they always say it, right? They always say it. When you're a newly promoted sides, we have this situation right now where newly promoted teams just cannot hack it. They can't stay up. But the one common thing that said your home has to be a fortress. There's no bigger fortress in this world, in my opinion, biased, than Ellen Road. This will be a lively, rampant affair. We're going to get into and we're going to get stuck in, and hopefully we're going to have enough about us to come away with 3 points from this one. Bournemouth right now in the league are flying. They are a danger in terms of coming forward. We are the lowest scoring team in the league this season by quite a bit. The stats we're getting shown on the screen is fantastic. Now, weather should play a really big part in this game because we're playing on authentic. So the rain hopefully will stop their really quick, zippy play that they're really capable of doing. Behind to Tanaka. Tanaka pulls it back. In the box to Medja! Oh my God, what a save from Petrovic. And again, we start again really lively. That move really started to build up with Nonto. I need that man on the ball. He's going to be so important for me. We've also a big save out of the keeper there. Tanaka. Get that one in. Pascal Strike of all people turns the corner. Heavy touch. And then cleans out the goalkeeper. Cook gets it in beside. Oh, Semayeo. What a finish. Great play between him and Evanilson. We're going to concede. It's 1-0 Bournemouth. 6 appearances and 5 goals so far from Semayeo. He is an absolute beast. And that is tidy. We had bodies all around him. There's not much you could do about that. Slides that one into the bottom corner. And that is not the way that we wanted this game to be going right now. Oh, they're in again, and Evanilson. Sorry, Clive at this time rattles the crossbar. A lot of the woodwork be hit against us. We seem to have just gone a little bit sloppy here. Lift that one in. Metcha with the header. Put it beyond the post. We are creating chances. Chances are coming, boys, but I feel like you've got to do a bit better. We're not getting that many of them. They've had so much pressure on us. It was the best moment of the game for us so far. Token break here. Oh, Willie Nonto. Can he do? Willie Nonto. It's heavy in the rain. It's heavy in the rain. It doesn't matter. Willie Nonto scores for Leeds United. 6 appearances, 1 goal. It's not really been good enough from him, but if there's going to be a star in this team this season, I can guarantee. Look at that. Look at the crowd. Been absolutely wild. I thought he'd taken it a little bit too far in, not going to lie. But wow, does he find the corner of the net. That absolutely smashes. Look at the water splash as this ball smashes the back of the net. We are right back into this game. Big player for us this season. I've said it all episode long, lads. I've said it. Willie Nonto is going to be massive for us. We're going to have to build around him. I'm hoping that he's going to massively improve. And oh my God, this is terrible. Don't just let them run right through us and we can get it clear. Free kick here. I'm not so sure about this one being given. Semayeo won't take it. And oh my God, save from Darlow. Come on, mate. Need Darlow to be good, man. I need him to be good. While Perry is out, obviously the big goalkeeper signing. Opted for Darlow over Melier. That shows you where I'm at. Honours even then at half-time at Ella Road. And I'm all right. That wasn't a bad first half. I thought we'd create some chances. Yes, they did rattle the woodwork, but we finally scored our first goal. Let's push on now in the second half and go and try and win this game. In behind there to Nonto. Nonto waited. Oh, I think he timed that perfectly. He got it to Metcha. This is a big opportunity for Metcha, who will take it for Leeds United. That is 2-1. We've scored 2 goals, boys. We have the lead. Lucas Metcha with the goal. Oh, man, I'm over the moon with that one. What a ball. Nonto has been lively in this game. He's my man of the match. He's caused all the problems for the back line. Mecha making a good run, and that's a tidy finish. Need finishers. I need people who can put the ball in the back of the net, and that is a massive moment at Ellen Road. Fortress, boys. That's what we're talking about. And then, again, behind Tononto. He lifts that one into Mecha. Oh, that was a poor touch, though, from Lucas Mecha. I think he might have handled it as well. We do have handball on. And that kind of leaves us with a bit of space for them to work into. But look at that workhorse, Tanaka. Gudmundsson steals that. Gudmundsson across. Lucas Mecha. Side netting. Brought Calvert-Lewin on. I brought Calvert-Lewin on. He's been on seconds. Dominic Calvert-Lewin will make it 3-1 Leeds United at Ellen Road. We are finally finding our rhythm going forward. Look at that Pascal strike. Absolutely. This is great. This is great seeing those new celebrations and stuff. Authentic so far for me feels really good. Ball in from Longstaff, so sub to sub. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets off the mark for Leeds United. Is that going to be the boost of confidence that he needs to push us forward? I said wing play was the way forward. Get the ball out wide to those tricky wingers. And then we've got Mecha and Calvert-Lewin in the box. Let's see what they could do. Dominic Calvert-Lewin there showing what he could do. What a goal that is. Huge moment for the club. And oh my God, it looks like we're going to get a win here against Bournemouth. Nonto now charging forward. They can't keep up with him. Willie Nonto. What can he do though? It's got to be good. Lifts it in to Calvert-Lewin again. We were asking a lot. We were asking a lot. A huge 3 points for Leeds United then at Ellen Road. Our first victory in management of Leeds United. It's going to be 3-1 all from open play. We've got Calvert-Lewin, Nonto, and Mecha. So this fills me with so much more confidence going forward that we're going to be able to beat sides. Bournemouth were quite open compared to Wolves. Wolves played that 5 at the back. Bournemouth seemed to leave more gaps. They were attacking me more, but they were leaving me more gaps, which I think with our wingers, especially when Dan James comes back, that's how we're going to exploit sides with this wing play tactic. It might not work every game, but as long as it works sometimes at home, I don't care. We should get enough points to stay up. Just more good news for the Leeds United faithful, right? Joel Pirro and Lucas Perry returning to the team. I've just been scouting players, boys, and this is another cool thing that I've not seen before. Gift Orban is a player I like the look of. I think he'd be a good striker for us, so I'm going to scout him and shortlist him. But this is a complete new screen with release clauses. His form as well that he's in right now, and we can even go to team stats and see how he's been doing this season. This is insane. If we look there right at the bottom, 2 appearances, 1 goal and 1 assist, which gives him an average rating. So the ratings are important in this year's game of 7.4. He looks like someone maybe in the future we could go for. I mean, I feel like Tottenham have been linked with him for ages. It never happened. I wouldn't mind him here at least. Speaking of Tottenham then, it will be them next, heading to Ellen Road. Can we repeat the result against Bournemouth? I don't know. Bogle's still left out of the starting 11 in this one. He came back from injury and he's got 0 sharpness. So I'm just trying to get that sharpness back up before I put him in the team. Plus, I kind of felt like James Justin did a good job for us. I have to say this once again. If you do not put the boosted stadium sounds on, you're missing out. I don't know how good these sound for you guys right now until I watch this back. But for me, it is fantastic. I've opted for Longstaff in this one as well. Not that I'm against using Stack, but he hasn't thrilled me in the opening games of the season. That's a poor ball. He's just not shown that much. Now, I know Tottenham going forward here are going to be super tricky. They've started Thuram as well. Bergvall, what a start to the season he's had for Tottenham. And I am nervous. Perry in goal for the first time as well. I was tempted to stick with Darlow just because of how well he's done, but felt like we had to go with Perry, didn't we? Naka, put him behind there to Nonto. Already know he's my danger man, but Udoji is going to be really hard to go beyond in today's game. Okafor steals that. Can he find the ball in? Oh, I thought that was good to mention, but Danso was there. It's weird that they've started Danso today. Oh, that's a great ball again. This time, back over, but Romero dealing with that. I have to remember, yeah, our interest might be putting that ball into the box, but they've got a lot of height at centre-back. A lot. Until there. Hand to Justin. Lifts that one in. Oh, nearly taken by Mecha. We're getting a little bit closer, but Romero and Danso, so far, the wiser. Doji does well there. That's great footwork. Papsar into Colomboani. Tried to just touch that one around the post. Oh, James Justin. Unearths Willie Nonto. Oh, what a save from Vicario. That is our first and by far maybe one of the better opportunities we'll have against Tottenham. They've defended so well in the early stages of this game. Like it's getting a bit sloppy now, though. Maybe the pressure of the big crowd. just causing him an issue. Tanaka steals that. Oh, Mecha. Back through to Nonto again. Oh, Willie Nonto makes it 1-0 against Tottenham. The stadium absolutely erupts. That's 7 appearances and 2 goals now for Nonto. I'm telling you, we can already feel it. We already know here at the start of this career mode that Wilfred Nonto is going to be one of the best players in this team. Once an outcast of Leeds United, we're relegated. He is earning back all that favour that he deserves. He's showing what he can do in the Premier League, and we have the lead here against Tottenham. We look good for it. We genuinely look good for it. We look buoyant. The new managers come in, new manager bounce. You know how it is. You get a bit of a new manager bounce, and right now, it's showing. I'm not stupid to get too ahead of ourselves. Tottenham are going to be a problem here as Odebear just flashes that one over the bar. Wow, they're making a first half sub. Moani's coming off already. Solanke's first half substitution from Thomas Frank to bring on Dom Solanke. Obviously, clearly not happy with what he's seen from Moani so far. Great footwork there from Okafor. Oh, wow, he twists and he turns and he gets a ball in towards Mecha, but never the favourite to win that one. Oh, poor that from Strike. Really poor. Can he recover? Feels like we have. We're still a little bit out of position here. We rode on. Oh, and that's a good ball over. So, I feel like us being out of position, that would have been marked by Rodon. Ah, my God. It's just frustrating that we've let Tottenham straight back into the game. This is a great ball over for Bergvall. And just a tiny, tiny powerful header. I don't expect Perry to save that. There's no hope. Would I take a draw? Yes. Yes, I would. So, let's just see what happens. And the game feels like it's got a bit stale. So, as much as Tottenham are making subs here, so are we. We need to breathe some life back into this match. A great ball into Solanke. Huge save from Perry. Massive. Oh, is that a good run, that, from Tanaka? Tanaka to win the game in the death! It's the 92nd minute! And Tanaka, our star man, our captain, the unbelievable Ao Tanaka, he's going to make it. We're beating Tottenham boys at Ellen Road. This game had just gone dead. Honestly, nothing really happening in this match. And then that might be one of the biggest moments. Who plays the ball through? None other than Longstaff. Tanaka makes the run. He's so dangerous, and what a finish. This feels absolutely massive. Considering the dominance we've seen from Tottenham in the second half, they've just controlled the ball. They've looked comfortable. I'll be honest, I've been playing for a point, and I'm going to walk away from this game with all 3. Leeds United 2, Tottenham 1. What a fantastic game. We are making Ellen Road a fortress. This is back-to-back wins. I do want to check out the post-match interviews. They could have changed something. So, although I'm not expecting anything to be changed here, let's see. Not much was going Wilfred Nonto's way, seeing he got 2 shots off today. No, I'm not disappointed. I genuinely thought he played well. I'm going to downplay it. I genuinely thought Wilfred Nonto, once again, was one of our best players on the pitch. We got the result, but James Justin didn't manage too many disruptions. James Justin had a hard day, but I feel like everyone had a hard day, so I'm going to encourage James Justin. These are different questions, but they're not great. Oh, this is actually good. 15 dribbles by Longstaff today. Seemed no one was stopping him. What can you say after that? I'm going to celebrate Longstaff's performance because at the end of the day, he also got the assist for the winning goal from Tanaka. Longstaff was very good. We made the decision to play him today over Stack, and it feels like it was the right choice. Well, this one could go down as one of the biggest games of our season so far, without a doubt. Newly promoted Burnley and in trouble. They're 19th in the league. The big news for Leeds United in this one is I've opted with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top. Bogle is back in the starting 11. I think James Justin is serviceable. He's more than good enough. But Bogle just offers something extra special. We stick with Longstaff in the centre of the park. Let's see if we can take 3 points. Amanda Broha, we want to keep him quiet today. Burnley, out of the 3 promoted sides, is the one I would have said would have struggled the most. I'm not disheartened by their business, though. They've done some pretty good business. But so far, it feels like we've turned the tide. And as long as this tide keeps turning, this could be another big 3 points, which would already start to push us in just an area that is safe. Well, they've got the ball in behind it. Edwards puts it across. What a save from Perry. He is massive. Broha there will be frustrated that he's not scored. And I'm pretty sure it'll be his first goal for Burnley if he can score. That's a great ball in. Oh, it's off the woodwork. Until now, it's been rare to see him break away. Fernando. Fernando still. Fernando still just ushered off the ball in the end. That's probably the best run he's had. And he's led to nothing. Out Lewin wins the foot race against Walker. Problem is now is the man I'd probably cross to. And now the football. Longstaff created some space. I think that's the only shot of the second half for us. This has been a pretty abysmal game of football for the fans. I was like watching Leeds Newcastle all over again. 0-0. We'll take the point. At the end of the day, it's just not about dropping points right now and just continuing to add points onto the board in order for us to survive. So I don't think we were the better side either. I feel like Burnley were the better side, but that was just a poor game of football. Another team that's struggling in the league then is West Ham. And we have another huge opportunity. I haven't changed anything. I haven't just ripped up the script after that game against Burnley. Yeah, it were a poor game, but this is a home game. We seem to have good form at home. So rainy night under the floodlights. And this is a massive opportunity. As you can see there, we currently sit in 9th. It's really early days. It's 8 games played. If we lost this one to West Ham, it changes the scope of the table massively, which is why it's very important. They are the worst defensive team in this league by a long shot. 17 goals conceded. I'm looking to open that up, mainly with Wilfred Nonton. Now, let's just point this one out. This is going to be the final game of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying playing FC right now. I kind of always do at the start, but I am enjoying this scenario. Graphically, the game looks good. It's running more optimized than I've ever seen it run. The menus are quick. If you've got your hands on the game, let me know how you're feeling and just thinking about the game right now. I would like to see some more events. I'd like to see some more stuff happening, but we are still so early in the season. We've restored Lucas Metra up top. He will continue to be our starting striker as Yol Piro comes back. I don't know if we'll see more from him. The strikers have gone... I say a little bit stale, but it's only stale when you look at it in terms of the last game. Aside from that, we've looked good. I want more from this man, though. Okafor has not been good enough. Behind. Okafor. Oh, that's great footwork. Okafor still! I needed more from him. And he's going to put that one just beyond the post. That is better from him. We need that from the young man. He's probably the star signing that's been brought in. I need that. That man right there needs that from Okafor. Great cut-in, great play. I want to see him do that more. We've seen Nonto cut in and have some really big moments. Okafor's good on the ball. He's a tricky player. I want to see that from him. Mecha. Stack running in behind. It is. We're sent through Stack. Big moment for him. Oh, Fabianski with the paper hands. Anton Stack back in the starting 11. Getting his first goal as a Leeds United player. I mean, the goal that he scored against Milan, we're all expecting really big things of him. This is a big moment. Mecha with the assist as well. I hate this POV camera, but I'm not so sure what Fabianski was doing there. In this realism or authentic mode, you'll see a few mistakes happen, and as long as they're not consistent, these kind of things happen in football. He's just misjudged the flight of the ball, and I'm kind of okay with that happening. They are piling on the misery, though, for Graham Potter. Man is in misery lane at the minute, and once again at Ellen Road, Leeds United look good for their money. They look very good for their money. That? Oh, what ball that is to Mecha! Well wide. Well wide. We're trying some dramatic stuff here. They never stood a chance with this one. The fog in the ground from the rain actually looks insane. I can't get over the graphics of it. I've never said that. When we're playing the game, last year or years gone by, I've never been like, oh, wow, graphically, this is just crazy good. This year, this is dramatically better. The lighting in general is better. The weather effects are better. I mean, it just feels smoother. I don't know what to say. I've had trepidation normally towards this game. Oh, that's a good ball. It's a good ball. Mecha, though, holds it up. Stack. He's got the height. Saved by Fabianski. He's hoping for another mistake and a Stack brace. Owen. He's dangerous for them. By far, I think their best player. But with a shot. Dings Darlow's hands. Gone back for Darlow. Oh, Bogle with a mistake. Gerard Bowen is the danger man for West Ham. I was going to say I've gone back for Darlow. I think he deserves it. That is frustrating. They level, really, with just our own mistake. Oh, side to Metcha. Metcha! Oh, right at the start of the second half. We've only just bloody started it. Lucas Metcha back in the goals, back in the starting 11. That's 3 on the season now for him. It's slowly becoming more and more difficult for the injured Pirro to get back into this 11 because Lucas Metcha's looked great. That's a great pass in. They don't come better. I thought Metcha had taken too heavy of a touch. Fabianski isn't out just quick enough, is he? Lucas Metcha makes it 2-1. We're back in the league. They brought Somerville on now. And I would love to see him back in the team. I would also, to be fair, I'd like to see Jorginho Ruta. Oh, that's a ball over. Aronson now with the opportunity. That should tie up the game. Aronson, the substitution for us. So, subs coming on for both sides. One of them making a big impact. Aronson's first goal in the Premier League. It's going to be a big moment for him, but it's a big moment for us. West Ham, they were all over the shop. Defensively, they've pushed so many bodies forward. Aronson coming from the wide position. He can cut in a little bit more. It's a nice finish. Well, an unusually quiet night for Willy Gnonto, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team performed out of their skins. Leeds United once again at Ellen Road. It's all happening at Ellen Road. We haven't looked good on the road so far, but at home, we're a different beast right now. No matter what Jared Bowen did, we kind of plotted our own downfall with their goal. But 3 goals once again and a Leeds United victory. And that leaves us at the end of this episode, amazingly, although we've played one more game than most teams, sat in 5th place. Now, I am going to work on the sliders in the background. I do want this to be more difficult, but I am very much enjoying the gameplay so far. But yeah, I want to make this a little bit more difficult. Our teams down there at the bottom are Wolves, Burnley and Brentford of all sides. Sunderland actually looking good for their money as well here with 3 wins, 2 draws and only 3 games lost. We've only lost 2 all season with 4 victories now and 3 draws. We've definitely started picking up the form, but it is still very early days in this league season. The goals certainly didn't look like this at the start of this episode. Lucas Metcha now with 3 goals. Wilfred Gnonto with 2 and 1 assist. 3 assists as well for Metcha. He's linking up really well in the attack. I am enjoying that. Ao Tanaka with a goal, Anton Stark with a goal, Brendan Aronson and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We're actually looking like we can get things going now. We're going to have a pretty juicy episode next time round. Because I wouldn't mind next time out, slowly making my way towards the January transfer window. We have some big teams in here and some very, very big games as we make our way towards the window where we can bring in the reinforcements we need. Once again, I'm going to need your guys' feedback for those reinforcements if we're going to maintain. We do lack a lot of squad depth, but we do have Dan James coming back. Now, thank you very much for the love and support on this video. If you're new to the channel, smash subscribe. If you're returning, let me know how the devil you are. I'm so excited to be back making content and making content on a game that I potentially might enjoy for longer than 3 months. Let me know how you're finding the game, and I will see you in the next episode.